Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This is Taryn with Taryn's Holistics, and I just wanted to say happy Vlogmas. This is the first time that I'm actually doing Vlogmas, and I'm like a day behind, but that's okay because I'm going to catch up right now. And today I just wanted to give you a quick garden update, just show you around the garden. We are in the middle of December, so things are growing, but they're going slowly. But you will see. Okay, so check this video out and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you feel inclined. Okay, so can it stop? There we go. Okay, so I normally start with this side of the garden, which is my herb garden area. So things are growing so slow out here, and I have to be honest, I probably shouldn't have planted some herbs in this bed right now, just because of the fact that we are in the middle of winter. And I should have known that they would grow so slow. But as you can see right there, I have what I think is rosemary. I never label. It's terrible. And that's Swiss chard, and that's some cilantro. That cilantro is still trying to do, still trying to grow even with these cold temperatures. The nights have gotten as low as like 32. So that's a little cold for when you're trying to grow herbs. But that's okay. Okay, so now I'm going to show you one of our garden beds. So this is how the garden bed looks. I can just kind of give you a view of the outside. That's how it looks. So right now, okay, you're probably wondering, what is all this stuff that we have around it? So this right here is a net that we put to keep the butterflies off. In particular, there was one butterfly that we were having trouble with that was basically laying eggs on our plants, and those eggs would turn into some type of worm that would chew on our plant, and we didn't want that. So we put just like a netting over it, a bug netting, if you will. Okay, but this right here is plastic. So this plastic tarp excuse me, we got this to put over it because, like I said, we were getting very cold temperatures at night, and it was starting to, kind of it didn't kill our plants, obviously. They're still alive, thank God. But it would just kind of hinder them a little bit, hinder their growth. So whenever it gets below like 34, 32, we put the plastic tarp over the garden beds just to make it warm, to protect it from those frost-like temperatures. Okay, but now let me show you what we have growing. So right here, okay, first I thought these were all Brussels sprouts, right? These things right here, but I think I'm wrong, and I think they're actually broccoli. Again, I'm the worst at labeling. It's terrible, I know. My New Year's resolution is to get better at labeling my plants, I promise. But I think this is broccoli, but then over there I think that's cabbage and or Brussels sprouts. Okay, don't get upset with me, I forgot. And then over here, it's kind of hard to see because I would rather not take this bug netting off, but you could see some lettuce right there, which I will harvest soon, which is great. Now I did plant some more beets in here, but I don't think they've actually sprouted yet, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. It's just so cold out here. Okay, now let me take you to this bed. So it's not the best to see because there is this this netting over it, but we will make do. This is all of the cabbage. You can kind of see some red cabbage right there. And that's the green cabbage all right there. We have had a few issues with something eating up. Like you can see it right there, just barely, but still. You have to keep an eye whenever you see holes in your cabbage, because you want to make sure that nothing is really actively eating it. So I'm going to check it tonight and make sure there's nothing actively eating the cabbage, but yeah. So the cabbage is doing okay. We had to fertilize it not a few weeks ago, like last weekend. So it has grown a little bit faster, like that one, since we fertilized it. So I might fertilize it again this weekend just to keep giving it nutrients. So we'll see. And I have to check that because see, something's been eating that. I'm gonna check that. But yeah. So this is one of my favorite beds so far. I just love this bed so much. The greens look so luscious and they just make me so happy. Okay, so we have a mixture of mustard and turnip over there. I don't know which one is which. You know me and labeling, but mustard and turnip right there in the back rows. They all look so nice and healthy, don't they? So nice. These actually have grown since before Thanksgiving, because we actually harvested the ones that were here before to eat them for Thanksgiving, and they've grown back since in that short time. So we'll have some greens for Christmas. But here, okay, like I said, I'm not sure if these are Brussels sprouts or if it's broccoli, but I know it's one of them. Okay, we'll see as time goes on. Brussels sprouts or broccoli. Now this right here is some spinach. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Spinach. And spinach is very expensive in the grocery store, so I'm very grateful that we have some spinach. But that's that bed right there. It's my favorite bed. Okay, now we'll come over to this bed. So this bed has been struggling a little bit, and that's only because it hasn't had as much sunlight as it should, and that's because now it's getting enough sunlight because we had these trees. So basically I had like 4 trees over here, okay, like 1, 2, 3, and 4, all right here. We had them cut down. I know some people will be upset about that, but we only did that because they were all blocking the light to this side of the garden. But the wood that we had cut down has been reused and it's being recycled, so you know, it's not perfect, but we just had to do it. But now this bed is getting enough sunlight, and so you can see that we have some greens growing. They're either mustard or turnip. You know me, I don't know. And then we have some green onion right there, which I probably should get soon. Some more green onion right there. That's a weed right there. Gotta get that out. This is some type of green. Oh, that's a lettuce. That looks like a spinach. Oh, that looks like spinach right there. I think that's some carrots that I planted again. So yeah, and of course some things still aren't growing. Like we had something planted in here. It's barely growing. And that's growing. I don't know what that is. Looks like a broccoli or a Brussels sprout. I forgot. Don't be upset. But yep, that's what we have growing right there. Hey y'all, so I did want to show you what we have growing in the greenhouse right now. I'm not going to give you an official tour of the greenhouse yet because it's not quite ready, but I will just show you what we have growing in here. So this is an avocado tree. It's still very small, but it is growing quite well. I feel like it might need to be repotted soon. I don't know. Now this is a tree. I think this is a okay, I think that's an orange tree. Again, you know me and labeling. I think that's the orange. Okay, this is that's the lemon tree that we had. That's the first lemon tree that we had that literally like died on us. I don't know what happened. We're hoping that we can save it and bring it back to life. Like all the leaves fell off and everything. I think it just had transplant shock. This is the lemon tree that we got that's new that we're trying to save. Yeah, we're trying to save this lemon tree. And that one back there is a lemon / lime tree. Okay, this is lemon, this is lemon lime. This is a peach tree that's doing okay. It's doing all right. It's shedding its leaves, but the lady who I talked to, who we got the tree from, said that it's supposed to do that during this time of year. And this is our blueberry bush that, again, it's shedding its leaves as well. But she said that it's supposed to do that during this time of year. So, and these are our seedlings. Now, these seedlings are barely doing anything. But I'm just thinking because we have to keep it watered a little bit better. Some of them are trying to do something, you know. Like that one's trying to sprout, if you will. You can barely see that one that's trying to sprout. So this one too. So it's trying. I just have to keep it moisturized better. So, but that's it for now. That's it for the greenhouse. And like I said, I'll give you an official tour later when it's officially done. But yeah, that's it. Hey guys, okay, that's it for the garden tour today. I hope you liked what you saw. As you can see, the weather has gotten colder, so things are going slower, but they're still growing. So I'll obviously keep you updated on everything, and I will give you an official garden tour in a few days, maybe sometime next week, but that will happen for sure. Until next time, I just want to say thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.